welcome to the Lanai Lights installation video. The purpose of this training video is to provide basic installation knowledge. There are subtle differences in the LED and incandescent systems, which we will cover as they come up. To perform this installation, you will need safety glasses, a powered drill, a flathead and Phillips head screwdriver, a standard pair of pliers, fine-tooth hacksaw, electrical tape, a miter saw box, a 3/4 inch and 7/8 inch hole saw, a glue gun for additional adhesive, wire cutters and strippers, and a razor knife. Depending on the location of the lights, you may need a ladder and or wire pullers. Lanai Lights will supply a kit which includes the following: 5-foot horizontal and vertical wire covers, Lanai lights with spring clips, wire nuts, a plug-in signal receiver, a plug-in light control module, nose cap wire covers, short wire covers for corners, grommets for wire holes, weather-resistant wires, a remote control on-off switch, and a weather-resistant GFI cover. On LED systems, the kit will include a reducing power supply unit with 3-prong plug, as well as a master light with dimmer control or a wall-mounted permanent on-off dimmer switch with a dusk to dawn feature. For this installation video, it is assumed that there is an outdoor GFI receptacle installed per local and state codes in the proximity of the installation area. We will now cover the basic Lanai Lights installation. Step 1. Prepare the surface that you will be installing onto. For this video, the surface is a standard outdoor pool cage. Remove any screws protruding into where the wire covers will be. Once screws are removed, clean the surface thoroughly with any suitable cleaning solvent. Cleaning the surface will ensure that the wire covers will stick to the surface properly. Once the surface is clean, you will begin laying out the horizontal and vertical wire covers. We at Lanai Lights have found it best to measure, cut, and lay out all vertical and horizontal wire covers prior to actually beginning the installation. This not only ensures that you have all the covers needed, but is the most efficient installation method. As stated, horizontal and vertical covers come in 5-foot sections. Horizontal wire covers work best when the top of the covers are lined up with the top of the mid-rail on the pool cage. All horizontal covers should be cut at 45 degrees wherever there will be an inside corner. The vertical covers are designed for the bottom of the cover to line up with the top of the mid-rail. The next step, drill a 3/4 inch hole in each and any vertical cage support where there will not be a Lanai light. This allows the wire to pass through the railing with minimal trim work. Next, drill your hole for the main power wire to pull through. This hole should be drilled through the railing closest to the GFI receptacle. This hole should be measured and centered so that it is even with the center of the mid-rail. As with laying out all wire covers at once, we recommend, for the sake of efficiency, that all holes are drilled at once. Once the holes are drilled, place one of the supplied insulating grommets in each hole. This step is an important step as it will keep live wire from ever touching the aluminum or substrate that you are attaching to. Fish the wires through the holes and cut the wires to length. Once the wire is fished through and cut to length, install the horizontal wire covers to the mid-rail. Fish the wires through the horizontal wire covers. All wire covers are provided with 2 adhesive back strips running the full length of each cover. When fitting the horizontal covers to length, you will often need to fit 2 pieces together. By cutting a scrap piece of cover into a half moon, as shown here, you can create a fitting to go between the 5-foot piece and the extra piece needed to span the entire mid-rail section. It is important when joining 2 pieces of cover together to leave an 1/8 inch gap to allow for thermal contraction. Where horizontal sections meet a vertical section, where a light will be, leave a 3/8 inch gap for the wire to pull through, around, and up to the light. Where horizontals meet verticals where there will be no light, cut a small section out on the back as shown here. This will keep the cover from interfering with the grommets you have already put in place. When attaching either the horizontal or vertical covers, we recommend using an additional adhesive for additional support. The adhesive backing provided is strong, but an extra 1.5 inches of adhesive every 12 inches in order to make sure the covers will stay in place is the preferred method for maximum results when attaching wire covers to mid and vertical rails. Once the horizontal covers are on, the verticals are next. Through research and development, we have found that 30 inches up,
or 2.5 feet.
from the top of the midrail is the ideal placement for the Lanai lights. This may not always be the case. Once verticals and horizontals are in place the returns on. The returns go a ½ inch from the edge of the vertical back to the horizontal cover. It is important that your returns are level. Once returns are on and wires have been fished through to the top of the verticals, you can place on the nose caps. We recommend that approximately 6 inches of wire hang from the top of the vertical to attach to the lights. The nose caps will snap on, but we do recommend that there be a 1/4 inch screw placed into the flat bottom of the nose cap. You can use a screw that was taken out during preparations, or you can use your own 1/4 inch self-tapping screw. You can now attach your Lanai lights. For incandescent lights, strip 1/2 inch of the white and black wires respectively and tie them together with the supplied wire nuts. White goes to white and black goes to black. For LED lights, the main difference is you will have a 3rd wire for the dimmer control circuit. Again, attach the wires that are the same color and wire nut them together. Though it is not necessary, we recommend that you use electrical tape over the wire nut connection. Once wired, the lights simply slide down and snap into place with the spring-loaded clips.
Now, on incandescent systems,
Plug the transceiver module into any household outlet, preferably one closest to the entryway to the lanai or pool area. The on-off remote dimmer switch has an adhesive back. For convenience, you can stick it near another light switch or wherever the customer would like, but never stick it to steel as it will inhibit the radio signals.
on LED systems without a master light, the LED control unit will be mounted in a convenient location.
The final step is to plug the 2-prong plug in. If your system is an LED system, you will have a plug with 3 prongs. Once plugged in, test the system. Congratulations! You've completed your installation of the Lanai Lights system. For more information, visit lanailights.com.